Okay, let's talk about the Lakers, the unresolved Russell Westbrook situation. He's got $47 million left on the final year of the contract. The Lakers have talked and talked and talked to teams about the potential of a trade. And the big issue right now is nobody wants the contract. And if they're going to take the contract on, they're telling the Lakers, you got to give us players and you got to give us what's left of your number one picks in the future. The Lakers would have no way to rebuild if LeBron James is retired or injured or Anthony Davis gets hurt again. They'd have no resources at all. So that's why they've not made the deal. So you got Westbrook, who's there. Is he a starter? Well, he's played poorly. They had him come off the bench. He did not play well there, and now he's got a hamstring issue. The most stunning thing to me, and he had a great career at Oklahoma City. I mean, he was dangerous, and he was explosive, and he was a complete player. What shocks me the most about Russell Westbrook, he's lost his ability to play. You know, the second game of the season, when they really needed him, he went 0 for 11 shooting from the floor. And he was like a minus 21 defensively when he was on the floor. He's lost his ability to play, and he's still got this attitude, I'm Russell Westbrook. Look what I've done, Mr. Triple-Double. Doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, that's really odd because when a player is at the top of the league and then suddenly they're over. So it's got to be something between the ears that's just kind of holding him back.
Yeah. And then the other team in town, the LA Clippers, who I think have the potential to have a really great roster if they can keep them on the floor. We're a week into the season. Kawhi Leonard's had two major injuries. One was a torn quad in San Antonio. The other was a torn knee ligament at the end of his run with the Clippers in Toronto. He sat out all year. He rehabbed all year. He did everything he needed to do. And a week into the season, they're having to rest him and sit him because he's got stiffness in the knee that he had the torn ACL surgery on. Sports medicine guy that I canvassed with came back to me and he said, if he's got stiffness in this knee at this point, after 16 months, that means there's something wrong inside that knee that's causing swelling and stiffness. Now, I don't know whether it's scar tissue or there's something else going on. They have not done an MRI yet, but he can't play. And this is after, and they parsed his minutes out. That was the unique thing. In the first couple of games, he only played in 7-minute spurts. He played 21 minutes total. It was 7 coming off the bench. Then he rests, then 7 coming off the bench, and then 7 in the second half. They did that 2 games in a row, and then third game, can't play. Stiffness in the knee. So Westbrook's situation may be between the ears. Kawhi's situation looks like a wear and tear factor, and that really worries me that he's had this flare-up already after doing everything they needed to do for 16 months.
Yeah, it's really disappointing, especially as an Aztec fan, loving Kawhi. But it's just that injury was pretty brutal. And so he sounded like he was in the best shape of his life going into this season. So this is just really unfortunate. But going back to the Westbrook topic, doesn't it seem like the Lakers and the Rams are kind of in a similar boat where they're just fully extended? They don't have a lot of options left. And the future for those two franchises could be in trouble.
Yeah, I think the future looks like a dark alley, and we don't walk down dark alleys very often, do we?